Hello, Oilers fans. Austin here, and I just finished up a free agent frenzy live stream where we were keeping track of all the day's signings, trades, that sort of thing. The Oilers, they've made some moves. They've made a couple interesting decisions. Viktor Arvidsson was the big signing so far. As of the recording of this video, it sounds like the Oilers are still in talks with Jeff Skinner's camp. If Edmonton were to sign Jeff Skinner, I would be very happy with that. Viktor Arvidsson, as long as he's healthy, which he said he is healthy, that is a huge signing for the Edmonton Oilers. Definitely 30-goal scorer next to Leon Draisaitl. He's got speed. He's tenacious. I like the Viktor Arvidsson signing a lot. Of course, the Oilers, they did lose Warren Foegele. He went to the LA Kings. We're still waiting to see if they're going to re-sign Matthias Janmark or Adam Henrique. The Oilers also re-signed Connor Brown. So we'll quickly just kind of go over what the Oilers have done so far. Connor Brown was signed to a 1-year, $1 million contract. Great. James Hamlin, he was re-signed. Noah Philp, he was re-signed. Viktor Arvidsson was the big deal so far for the Oilers. 2 years, $4 million per season. Noel Hoffenmeyer, Bakersfield defenseman, 1 year. And then Josh Brown. All right, so I want to talk about Josh Brown because holy smokes, this might be one of the worst players in the entire NHL. And they gave him 3 years. I don't understand this contract at all. So Josh Brown, if you look at this heat map from Mika Blake McCurdy at Ineffective Math on X or Twitter.com, this is his offensive impact. So blue means bad, red means good, and his defensive impacts, red means bad, blue means good when it comes to the defensive impacts. Now look at all this red. Look at the sea of red here. Oh my goodness gracious. So basically when Josh Brown is on the ice, these are where the shots are coming from when he's on the ice and how often they're coming from. And it is just horrifying. This is one of the worst heat maps I've ever seen for a player, for a defenseman. Josh Brown might truly be, and Mika Blake McCurdy tweeted, Josh Brown is in fact the worst player in the National Hockey League. Now, I think that's a little bit hyperbolic. Obviously there must be some value there. I don't actually know. Really interesting decision by the Edmonton Oilers to sign Josh Brown. Obviously, with Vinny Desharnais leaving, that is kind of your Desharnais, replacement. Vinny Desharnais was much better than Josh Brown is. Josh Brown, if that is someone that is on your opening night roster and if Cody Ceci is still on the opening night roster, horrifying. The Oilers defense may have actually just gotten much, much worse today. The Oilers still need to sign a top 4 D-man, in my opinion. I would still like to see more scoring depth. They need to re-sign Janmark. They need to re-sign possibly Henrique. I don't know if they'll bring Henrique back. He might be priced out. Now, a couple players that I was really hoping Edmonton would sign. One of them was Jake DeBrusk. He went to Vancouver, 7-year, $5.5 million per year for Jake DeBrusk. So good for Jake. Now, that just makes my DeBrusk Bruins jersey. You can't even see it on the stream. Can't even see it on the stream because my software. But Jake DeBrusk, I did have a Jake DeBrusk Bruins jersey. I was really hoping he'd sign with Edmonton. Good for Jake. He signs in Western Canada. He's a hometown kid, Edmonton boy, but obviously the Oilers weren't able to give him that kind of term. In terms of the other signings that the Oilers have made, good so far, not great. Josh Brown, horrifying. If that's someone that is in your top 6 all season, you might as well just, kiss any kind of production on the ice when he's out there goodbye. And you better hope your goaltenders are making saves because, not a great signing. Not happy with Josh Brown, but I am happy with Viktor Arvidsson. And if the Oilers do manage to sign Jeff Skinner, that's also a win. But they do truly need to address the defensive situation. They need to move out CC. They need to maybe, if they're still looking to sign players, I would imagine if Jeff Skinner is signed, they probably try and trade Evander Kane just because I don't think there's going to be enough room in that top 6 for all of these scoring players. And Evander Kane at this stage of his career, he might be a third liner now. He needs to stay healthy. Obviously, there's still a lot of decisions the Oilers have to make. There's still more players they have to resign. They still have to resign Broberg and Holloway as well. We'll see what comes of it. That's kind of just my quick little news update. Of course, when and if the news changes, if there's breaking news, make sure that you are in tune with the YouTube channel. I will be uploading any kind of breaking news once I know. And of course, keep an eye out on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. That's kind of where I will post things as quickly as possible. Something I can record on my phone and then just submit right away before I, record a longer video. But in terms of my actual thoughts on the day so far, a lot of teams signed some players that I'm really happy the Oilers avoided. There's a lot of term and a lot of money going out to players where I'm like, oh boy, I'm glad Edmonton avoided that. So far, not bad, but this is not a great July 1st so far for Edmonton. It is good, not great. we'll see if Edmonton can change that. So thank you all so much for watching. Of course, like I said, if there's more breaking news, make sure you're tuning into the YouTube channel here. Make sure you like today's video. Make sure you subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Lots of content, lots of Oilers discussion on the way. And I hope you all have a wonderful Canada Day. Happy Canada Day to everyone who celebrates if you're watching from Canada. If you're a Canadian living abroad, of course, happy Canada Day to you as well. Enjoy your day. Stay safe. And let's go Oilers. Oh, yeah. Tell someone that you love them. And fight like a kid. Fight like Ben. Like always. I don't want to forget that. Take care, Oil Country. We'll see you soon.